They lied to you. Dog training isn't just about snacks and praise. It's not about clicking a button and hoping for the best. And no, watching a couple of cute videos on social media won't turn your dog into a disciplined companion. If that were true, we'd all have tactical canines in our living rooms. The truth? Most dog owners are unknowingly training their dogs to ignore them. Harsh? Maybe. But look around. Dogs pulling on leashes, barking uncontrollably, lunging at anything that moves. That's not freedom. That's chaos in disguise. Now here's the curveball. The same training used in elite military canine units? It's not off limits. It's not some secret restricted code. In fact, you can use those exact principles, advanced obedience, impulse control and discipline, socialization and desensitization, and tactical and protection commands right in your backyard. No fancy facility, no body armor, just proven strategy and commitment. And the payoff? A dog that doesn't just obey, but protects, adapts, and responds with the kind of clarity most humans struggle to achieve. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how to unlock that level of training. By the end of this video, you'll understand why 95% of dog owners are doing it backwards, and how you can be part of the 5% who get it right. Ready to see what your dog is truly capable of? You ever seen a dog that could walk through a crowded street, ignore barking dogs, crosswalk chaos, dropped food on the ground, and still keep its eyes locked on its handler like it's guarding the secret to the universe? That's not luck. That's advanced obedience. And let me tell you, this isn't just about sit and stay. We're talking military-grade control, the kind where a single hand signal or word is enough to flip a switch inside the dog's mind. It's almost like martial arts, but for canine minds. Dogs trained at this level don't think twice, they just act. There's no pause, no internal debate. It's discipline at its purest form, and it starts with structure. Daily structure, a routine that makes the dog feel like it knows the rhythm of the world. For example, try this. Every command you give, follow it with absolute consistency. Heel always means walk on your left with your shoulder aligned to mine, not 5 steps ahead sniffing a pigeon. That consistency builds neurological pathways. Yep, actual brain structure that wires your dog to perform under pressure. Want to level up even more? Mix in distractions, loud music, a dropped tennis ball, a sudden jogger. Your dog should still respond to your command like it's the only thing that matters. You're not just teaching a trick, you're cultivating obedience under adversity. That's what separates the everyday pet from a mission-ready partner. Some handlers even set up simulated obstacle environments in their backyard, cones, stairs, tunnels, even mock crowds, to reinforce advanced obedience under unpredictable stimuli. And you don't need a military budget to do it. PVC pipes, foldable chairs, and some creativity? Boom! You've got yourself a tactical obedience course. But here's the kicker. It's not about control for the sake of dominance. It's about trust. When your dog trusts that your command is safe, meaningful, and consistent, it follows you without hesitation. That's where real transformation begins. And as powerful as this foundation is, it only works when paired with one invisible ingredient: impulse control and discipline. Quick pause. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from, and subscribe to watch more videos like this. If advanced obedience is the engine, then impulse control and discipline are the brakes. And without brakes, well, you're just waiting for a crash. Picture this. Your dog sees a squirrel bolt across the sidewalk. Every muscle in its body tightens. Ears perk, eyes widen, tail starts twitching, instinct says chase. But instead of lunging, the dog glances back at you, waiting for the green light. That, my friend, is impulse control in action. It's not just about what the dog does, it's about what the dog chooses not to do. And that level of restraint, that's forged in the fire of discipline. We're talking daily reps of temptation and denial, controlled situations where the dog learns, hey, I could, but I won't, because my human hasn't said I can. Start simple. Put your dog in a sit-stay, toss a treat nearby, and say nothing. The goal? They stare at you like that treat doesn't even exist. Level up. Bring in distractions. Kids yelling, skateboards passing, maybe even another dog barking like it's the end of the world. The more chaotic the world around them, the more calm they should become. Think of monks meditating in the middle of Times Square. That's the level we're after. And here's a secret weapon: the delayed reward. Don't just feed your dog for obedience. Make them wait for it. Create the habit of patience, because patience builds character. It's not punishment, it's mastery. Just like martial artists don't throw every punch, they withhold until it matters. Your dog should learn that power is in restraint. Dogs who understand discipline don't bark for attention, don't jump for greetings, and don't bolt through doors like missiles. They wait, they observe, they respond when called upon. That kind of mindset is what transforms a pet into a partner and turns chaos into clarity. And as you start seeing that mental shift, the next evolution becomes not only possible, it becomes essential. Because there's a big difference between controlling impulses in silence and keeping your cool in the middle of madness. That's where socialization and desensitization enter the arena. So your dog listens to every command and resists temptation like a Zen master. Awesome. But what happens when you take them into a crowded cafe, a construction site, or a street fair filled with strollers, street performers, and the smell of grilled meat everywhere? That's the true test. Socialization and desensitization are where the real-world readiness kicks in. Because a dog that's perfect at home but falls apart in public, that's like having a Ferrari that only runs in the driveway. Useless. You want your dog to be calm, collected, and confident, no matter what's happening around them. And that kind of resilience doesn't happen overnight. It's sculpted through intentional exposure. Start early, start often, and most importantly, start slow. Take your dog to different environments: hardware stores, pet-friendly cafes, busy sidewalks, elevators, even near playgrounds. Let them hear babies cry, horns honk, shopping carts rattle. Sit on a bench and let the world swirl around you while they practice calm presence. It's not just about making them used to stuff. It's about building emotional muscle. And don't forget to observe. Does your dog cower at skateboard wheels, flinch at loudspeakers, fixate on people with hats? Those are the moments that require desensitization. Create safe scenarios where that same stimulus is present but controlled. Lower the volume, slow the speed, shorten the distance. Let the dog win small battles until their nervous system rewires its response. This is the emotional conditioning phase of advanced obedience. Without it, all that impulse control and discipline can get hijacked by fear. And remember, socialization isn't just about sights and sounds. It's also about species and energy. Calm exposure to other dogs, kids, elderly folks with walkers, it all contributes to a dog that can think clearly under pressure. This makes the dog more stable, more trusted, and ultimately, more capable of responding when it really matters. Because once a dog can stay focused in the middle of chaos, they're finally ready to be trained for the hard stuff. The kind of training that doesn't just prepare them for obedience or composure, but for action. Tactical and protection commands are up next, and that's where things get serious. Still here? That means you're serious. So hit that subscribe button and join the few who actually train with intention. Now we enter the domain where instinct meets precision. Tactical and protection commands. This isn't Hollywood-style attack on cue. No, this is surgical, controlled, and deeply rooted in trust. We're talking about a dog that can move like a shadow, observe without reacting, and spring into action only when absolutely necessary. Imagine walking through a dark parking lot late at night, and your dog is alert but relaxed. One subtle gesture from your hand, and they shift their position to block a stranger's approach. That's not magic. That's training. It starts with crystal clear communication. Every protection command, watch, guard, stand down, engage, must be taught with calm authority and practiced under varying levels of pressure. The goal here isn't aggression, it's controlled response. For example, teaching a dog to guard in place without barking requires all the previous pillars: advanced obedience, impulse control and discipline, and the emotional steadiness built through socialization and desensitization. It's all interconnected. You can't skip steps. Want real-world application? Some handlers train with tactical decoys. People in padded suits simulating real threats, while others simulate house invasions or carjackings in training drills. But you don't need a SWAT team to get started. Practice a basic bark on command when someone knocks at the door, or a watch me command when a stranger approaches on a walk. The important thing is that these dogs don't act out of fear. They act out of command. Tactical dogs are thinkers, calculated, disciplined, strategic, and you, the handler, are the general. That means your posture, energy, and decisions matter. Your dog mirrors you. If you panic, they react. If you're grounded, they wait. True protection training is about creating a calm, confident protector, not a liability on a leash. It's about communication so refined that your dog understands what a simple lean of your body means. And when all four pillars, advanced obedience, impulse control and discipline, socialization and desensitization, and now tactical and protection commands, are locked in place, what you have is more than a trained dog. You have a partner, a teammate. And that, my friend, is where transformation becomes legacy. By the way, drop your dog's breed in the comments. I want to see what kind of legends we're training out there. Now that you've seen what's possible, what are you going to do about it? Will your dog continue reacting to the world, or will you train them to respond? Will you settle for basic obedience, or step into the world of elite advanced obedience and tactical and protection commands? Because here's the truth most people avoid. The life you want with your dog? It's 100% possible, but it starts with action. So what's stopping you? Lack of time? Too many distractions? Or maybe, just maybe, you didn't believe it was possible until now. You've got everything you need to begin, right here. The techniques, the mindset, the strategy. The only thing missing is commitment. And if this video lit a fire inside you, even a small one, fan it. Don't let it go out. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the one thing you're going to implement this week? I read every single one. And hey, if this opened your eyes and you want more advanced techniques like this, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, and join the few who are truly training with purpose. Your dog deserves more. So do you.